Green light. Let's look up on Opera.
Yeah.
It's fine, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, okay. I just waited to hear myself in the stream.
Okay, then. Yeah, I don't know what the message was for then. Off you go. Light is green.
Last time. Oh dear. You all got some Mantle Deareth. You thought that this was going to be a very simple go talk to the Zentarum and leave and possibly do some touristy things. But there's nothing wrong with a little bit of a touristy things, particularly with, the children in tow. Instead, once you got up the lift, you were greeted with a full-out war between the Duergar and the Svirfneblin. You have acquired yourself a Svirfneblin clinger-on named Peebles. And you have gone through, at this point in time, half of Mantle Deareth. As far as you can tell, one of the Svirfneblins, named Yantha Coaxrock, has stolen from a Duergar merchant a gem. She passed that to her assistant, and currently you are looking for the assistant who hopefully has the gem.
We found him. He doesn't really know where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you also kind of left out that the Snurfleblin was clearly influenced by something to continually lie.
Yes. Well, to be fair, I think everybody's been influenced at this stage of the game. That's not horribly shocking.
Yeah, there was also the interesting detail that she claimed she hasn't known her assistant longer than a few days, despite having worked with him for years, according to her colleagues.
And the Svirfneblin that you were talking to. He is also apparently absolutely infatuated while also terrified of his mistress.
That's normal.
And not usually for these lot. And yes, as far as he knows, a gargoyle stole the gem from him. Also, technically, you all are looking for a missing elf from the Emerald Enclave. There has been an elf slinking about, but you have no idea about his whereabouts. So you have been talking to the Svirfneblin.
Yep.
Now what?
We kill everyone.
Did he say he headed over to the Drow?
No, he was going to the Drow to trade it for ingredients for an invisibility potion, but a gargoyle snatched it out of his hands.
Snatched it up.
And part of the reason why he's over here now is, and you all, if you look up, you can see perched on buttresses, there seem to be, you originally thought they were just gargoyles, like stone gargoyles carved. They are apparently real live gargoyles. Some of them actually do start moving about and kind of moving a little bit. He said that he was looking to see if he could find the one that stole the gem from him, but that one has not shown up.
Okay, so can we see there's like an obvious one that's missing from its perch?
No. If you had to guess, because you do see at this point, I'll say that you see a gargoyle fly over to another one and kind of nudge him out of the way. There seems to be some form of a rotation.
Oh boy. Well, I guess there's no other way than to go up and ask nicely but firmly to go up there and take a look at their selection of gargoyles and tell it to hand it the fuck over.
These gargoyles, what are they actually? Constructs or some sort of monstrous living creature?
They're literally gargoyles, not constructs that look like.
Alright, so they do have their own will and can act on their own.
Yes.
That makes this much harder.
Good. Okay.
Well,
Alright.
draw ahead. Lou,
Yep.
you speak.
Is that smart? I mean, I don't see what
No.
choice we have, I guess.
You're right. Take
Oh.
Feltrick with you.
Yeah, yes.
I'm gonna tell him to hand over all his lunch money or else.
No, you're not, Lou. This is called diplomacy. Let's go up as a group and introduce ourselves and see what diplomacy we can do.
And otherwise, remember
good
the
idea.
sentence: talk softly, but carry a very big stick.
He just points at Dawnbringer. That's the stick.
Aye.
We shouldn't torture the poor guy.
Who all is going to speak to the gent?
Come along. It's gonna be fun.
Only these three? Okay.
Guess so.
I mean, I guess I could.
Hello.
I'll stand behind Felric, a little bit to the side of him.
Excuse me.
He looks over and looks you all up and down. He actually does speak in common to you all. Oh, this is a fascinating group you have.
Aye, we somehow wound up becoming. Anyway, I've got to make this short. Apparently one of your winged creatures up there snatched something.
Oh, they're not
from the-
mine.
Alright, well, the people in there, do you know how you get inside?
I probably could assist you getting inside. But why do you want to go inside?
Well, because one of those winged creatures up there snatched something that belonged to someone else.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Aye.
I might be able to assist. Why do you think that it's inside there?
Well, it was seen flown over there, and they seem to be moving about.
Hmm.
So is the one clue we have about it. Could of course be wrong.
Well, I can give it a whirl, but I do know that a sizable contingent just left. I'm not certain if they'll be willing to allow you in before Serac is back.
Okay, where did that contingent go to?
Over to the Zentarum.
Oh, ugh.
It was a
Yeah, I
contingent
don't-
of drow, by the way, not
Not gargoyle.
gargoyle. Correct.
Aye.
Okay.
A small group of women, including the one in charge.
Oh no. Did they by any chance look like they were about to have a very, very angry conversation with the Centaurum?
No. As a matter of fact, Serac was in a very good mood. I rather suspect she's looking to make some arrangements for power. Currently, the only forces that are completely on the up and up are the ones in here and the Zentarum. So if, people wanted to take this all for themselves, I don't think either the Durgar or the Swerfneblin could do very much now, could they?
Still a decent chunk of Duragar left.
Yes, but you forget the drow in here have Quagoths and, well, drow. And if push came to shove, they would hire me to assist as well. You
Let's
get
hope it
the
doesn't come to
inkling
that.
that he's not technically part of the drow group here. Part of the reason might be because, and this isn't the first time you've seen this, the poor bloke, the entire left side of his body seems to be slightly melted. If you had to guess, some form of an ooze did not agree with him.
Or didn't get to finish eating him.
Hmm.
Well-
So, if you
do we-
wish, I could try knocking on the door and seeing if I can get who's in charge to speak with you to verify. I mean, verifying what gargoyles are in there and if any of them have anything shiny should be relatively simple. It'll cost you on both sides, probably. Likewise, I could always lead you on over to where I saw the drow contingent go.
Well, I don't see any reason to start annoying your boss lady with any unnecessary things. After all, it's a very simple thing we're after. It's nothing that...
She's not my boss lady.
Potential boss lady.
Then I'd be happy to escort you over there. Unless, of course, you want to buy some maps.
Some maps
This
of
might
what?
actually be handy.
At the Underdark. I mean, theoretically, you're going to be going somewhere when you leave, and I have the best maps in the Underdark. I can get you to Menza Banzan, I can get you to Gracklestug, I can get you to, what's the little place? Blingdenstone, there you go, that little place.
Out of curiosity, those maps of yours, would they happen to be able to be browsed and looked at inside that place?
Yes. I would assume you would buy them and take them with you, unless you just want me
Hmm.
to go with you.
Hey,
Technically, I am hireable as well.
Let's discuss the rates. I might buy a map.
Let me pull up how much.
I don't have that much money. Buy a small map.
You want a small map?
Do you have anything smaller?
Well,
have you
I
heard of
can-
have you heard of a microfiche?
I could get you the map to Blingdenstone.
I think we're already aware of the direction to there.
Yes, I know, but he did mention he wanted a small one, and that would be the smallest. I mean, I can get you the one to the Worm Writhings.
I don't
To
know.
the what?
I actually have an idea for the return of Heart Incarnate. Maybe I'll donate an authentic Underdark map to a museum in my name. Except it's not my name; it's Heart Incarnate's name.
Luke, focus on the current objectives, okay?
Okay, yes. There's a situation. We gotta dissolve. We gotta dissolve. That's not the word. Diffuse situation with the Zentarum and them attacking everybody. Hopefully.
How are you so bad at subterfuge?
Think,
Uh,
I think time is actually of the essence to a certain degree. Bjorn's right.
Yeah. We need to get inside. You just buy the map and we
Aye.
have a look at the gargoyles. All right?
I can
Yes.
do you this map for 15 gold. I also have some very interesting trinkets that might be interesting.
Oh, I love trinkets, but I
Oh.
only have like 13 gold.
What sort of
Hmm.
trinkets?
Oh, all sorts of things. Here we go. And he starts pulling into a bag. And one of this is an interesting one. I don't know what it does. And he pulls out what seems to be a metal cube carved with demonic-looking faces on it. Looks to be made of iron.
You know, it's usually not a very, it's not a very encouraging thing to say. I have a hellish looking thing and I don't know what it does.
It's not magical. I would know. I cast detect magic. It's benign. It just looks very peculiar. I guess it's something that goes on a shelf. Here's this one. I also technically don't know what this one does. And he pulls out. It's a very strange contraption. It looks like it might theoretically be something related to a clock, except for it's not got a face on it. You can just see all of the gears kind of turning on this platform as it goes.
Okay, can we actually take a look at it and try to identify what it is?
Both of
those?
them, yeah.
What do I roll?
Investigation.
Alright.
For the random gear bit, you have no idea. This is, as far as you can tell, it might just be something that somebody has been slowly working on for some sort of a display, either display purpose or they're testing something. It doesn't seem to actually do anything other than the fact that you can see down at the bottom where there is a crank that gets it started. You have a feeling that if it's not cranked, it will stop over time.
I run back and grab Gaddix. Also, maybe ask Carton for some money to buy trinkets and maps.
Daddy can have some pocket money.
Yeah, and the other thing?
Yeah, that is literally a paperweight. It's a very scary looking paperweight.
It'll leave holes in the paper when you put it down.
Meanwhile, he also is pulling out the rest of it, which is a wooden comb that has clearly been from the surface, a drafting compass that is not his own, and a broken belt buckle.
How the fuck can we tell it's not his own? Does it have a name scrawled on it or something?
At this point,
It's
I
from
just
the
feel like
surface.
at this point, I just feel like he's fucking Ariel, and it's like, oh, something from the owl world.
No, it's just Rena. This is just Rena's pockets. She picks up fucking everything.
If
Why
he's
do you
so
have
interested in
15
that,
stuffed teddy bears?
He pulls out a bag, and when he opens the bag, you can see they are literally glass marbles for the children's game.
Okay, how much of this is in the module and how much of this is in Rena's pockets?
A brass bell, and I'm sorry, I
is
can
she just
totally...
looking around the room or something?
No, I have a list here. I do have a list here, and a handful of seashells.
No, she's just looking around the room. So he mentioned the Little Mermaids, so now she's got seashells.
No, it was on the list. It was on my list.
Is this fellow interested in buying overworld stuff? I mean, he seems to be slightly insane already, but maybe.
Is somebody
Would
going
he
to
buy
ask him?
potatoes?
I don't sell food stock. Most of these things I pick up as I travel around. I'm quite good at, I have to travel around to actually make the maps. And I am actually very capable of defending myself. I am a wizard.
But why an old rusty belt buckle?
It looked interesting.
You have a belt that could go with it.
No.
All right, well...
Right, are you really going to get in this guy's case for having a sense of personal aesthetics? For fuck's sake, a lot of you.
Would you?
Look,
It's a rusty belt buckle, sure, but he might find it personally curious. That's why I've got most of you.
Anyway, can we get his?
Yep.
Can we get inside and take a look at the maps? Or can we
The
just get
maps are-
inside?
Yeah,
And-
we've been getting kind of off track here.
He just leans over into his bag and he pulls out the maps right here. Some of them seem to be drawn on Zerkwood parchment. Other ones, you have a feeling, are probably based off their Trillimac, where a different type of mushroom. So as far as you can tell, yeah, all of the writing implements are somewhat mushroom based down here.
So it looks so good next to a plaque with my name on it.
Was there somewhere we needed to find a direction to?
You are trying to get your Zentarum contact here to give you the way to Graven Hollow.
Yeah, I have a feeling. Do you have a map to Graven Hollow, perchance?
Raven Hollow. Let me make a roll real quick. Oh, I've heard of that. No. I remember reading
No.
about it in Sorcerer once. Unfortunately, I've never been. Are you trying to go?
Possibly. It would have been too easy if you actually had a map for that.
Well, if you're interested in going, I suppose I might be willing to. If you buy one of my maps, I might be able to avail you of my services free of charge until you get there.
Can we get a fucking insight on that one?
Yeah.
It's gonna make a killing selling maps
That
later.
smells of ulterior motives.
It does not take a rocket scientist to figure out that he wants to get to Graven Hollow.
That's all right. I might have some other arrangement for that, but thanks you otherwise.
Oh, no. I mean, I can't get you there. I would just like to, possibly accompany. Down here, the Underdark is very dangerous. You do need a guide. I mean, I'm sure these two are probably more than sufficient as guides, but it can help to have somebody who has a little bit more explosive abilities.
Yeah, I do think we have plenty of that.
I like him. I think we should take him with.
See, your friend
Well-
is quite intelligent.
Yeah.
Lou? You have a basilisk as a pet.
I suppose we could let him prove our usefulness by letting him get us in. By getting him to let us inside and have a chinwag with the gargoyles.
There's the sound of scribbling as Harton is amending his notepad here, just letting these ones take the lead for a bit to see how they handle conversations with people. This is fascinating. This
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
speak today.
I'm gonna be bringing all this up later.
Oh,
Bjorn,
all right,
especially you've lost some points here. But don't you chuckle. The only reason he's losing points is because he had some.
How much into the negative can we get?
I'm still tallying.
I take that as a challenge.
I'm still tallying. I don't need Uzi just yet to help me with this, but we'll see.
So,
Yeah. So
he goes
guys
up.
then-
Oh no, he's not. Basically, Bjorn made the offer to. Well, we'll see if you can, get this door open for us. And he has skipped the buying phase and
Technically, Natrix was the one who's had the
Yeah.
part of if you could get inside.
But he skipped the buying part and gone straight to the door and has knocked. And there's a moment, and a little slide in the door opens, and these are big stone doors, by the way. A little slide opens up. Zilch, what do you want? These wonderful adventurers are wishing to speak to your. No. And the woman inside, no. you know nobody is coming in without Sirac's approval. Not until they get back. No. All they want is to ask some questions of some of the gargoyles in there. There should be 3, yes? And she gets a very annoyed sound in her voice. Zilch? There are 2 in here right now. The 3rd one is not here. What do they want with our gargoyles?
You know what? We'll take it as a guess here. Which direction did the 3rd one happen to go?
We don't know. If they're not out on watch, it doesn't particularly matter to us.
Yeah, balls. We're trying to track down a stolen object is all.
Oh. Hard luck. And she just slams the little door shut.
I've got to say, Zilch, I'm impressed you were able to get a word in with a female drow.
I have a lot of practice.
I'm just impressed though. I
Look
thought
at
like
his
culturally that
melted
was all.
face
I thought culturally that was all shut down.
No, you still have to, you know. You still have to talk to them. You just have to know how to do it politely and in the correct circumstances. If she'd been a priestess, I probably wouldn't have spoke like that.
That's fair enough. I am seeing a real deliberate pattern here at work. How about you lot? This is feeling a lot like Vistona Galore.
Yeah, very Kenku-like. Except without Kenkus.
Come on, guess we gotta have to twist their arms around and not people somewhere else.
Well, I mean, we'll just talk with the Zents. We got in with them, and we'll be able to speak to the drow leader. So long as they're still on the premises.
The drow leader is right now on the way to the Sense.
Exactly. We ever meet them en route? I mean, they were apparently going all smiles and such, so it should be fine. Anyway, might as well hop for it.
I don't like
Still bringing the wizard with us, right?
So Bjorn is going the correct way. There is a walking path, and Zilch is perfectly happy to direct you all. Oh, let me copy pasta him over to that.
Let me just confer a wee bit, walk over to Felric. You got a read on the guy yet?
Seems about normal.
He seems fine.
I like him.
Wouldn't hurt to have a bit of extra colour. I mean, he apparently doesn't work with this lot. Still rogue agent,
I mean,
is it a good idea to get on a map though? Quite an important place.
we can cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, but the problem is once we get to that end of a bridge, we either push him off or we just convince him nah, which might still require a blade or a shove.
I don't think it'll be an issue.
Probably not. I imagine there's going to be some sort of horrendous cave in and such that means we can only go there just the once.
Why?
It's just how things seem to go, really. Once you adventure enough, you start seeing places not being used again.
You know, as much as I want to disagree with you, the amount of times I've been with you all, I can agree with this, yes.
Hey.
There's something about you all that just cacophony of errors, and I'm one. Oh God!
Well, please.
You can see the hand go in his head.
Please exclude some from that number, eh? Some of us are trying their fucking best.
Alright.
Although I don't know if I should do that plural though. Of course, it'd be in the
You'll
missus.
have this conversation.
If that's our best, we're doomed.
As you walk, and it is actually a fairly short path, you see what seems to be a pavilion area. There is a covered pavilion that you can actually see into. The back wall and sides, like over here and over here, these are all enclosed, but the front section here is wide open, so you can actually see into the tent. All of these, by the way, are females. I know the tokens are men. I was not going to get a default token. No, I was too lazy. Sorry. I had to remember their stat blocks. You see 6 women waiting in the tent. There seems to be food on the table waiting for them. They are not eating. They are waiting for somebody. A couple of them look your way, and they do not look particularly pleased to see you all.
When
Right,
do
well,
Ralph actually look pleased to see people?
Well,
So,
we've seen that
everybody,
place before.
everybody,
Roll initiative.
make either a insight or a perception.
Doo-ba-doo. I'll make use of the
Well,
insight, I
safely
suppose.
up to
I'm particularly
perception.
skilled at that with Drow.
Fuck.
Know exactly what the fuck is going on.
You know, everybody else, y'all don't even have to make rolls no more. We're quite settled here.
We're past that,
Clot. We have met too many fucking hostile drows to figure out what exactly is going on.
For the insight, for those of you who are insightful, yeah, they are here for business. You can tell that the one lady here, she looks like she's the one in charge. She is not thrilled to see a contingent of people showing up. She is here for business. She thinks that she is going to be doing a lot of business and making a heck of a lot of money. The one that's standing next to her is anxious about something. A giddy anxious.
He doesn't happen to look like he's fondling a diamond in his pocket, is he?
She does not look like she's doing that, but she is a giddy anxious. Also, Lou, with your incredibly talented drow eyes, you have spotted way up, almost outside of your dark vision range.
How did Lou see better than Bjorn?
120 feet of dark vision.
Oh! Ah! Yeah, sorry, I thought you had insight, Bjorn. You and
Yeah, no, I took
Lou.
perception. Yeah.
It was an 18. I said it is an 18. But, you can see barely a gargoyle up there. Watching the drow tent.
No, don't look. Don't look straight at it. I think the fucker is right over there.
I mean, we're dealing with the owners. We could just ask him, can you call that one down for a wee bit? We don't have to make this complicated.
Hey, I just wanted to point out that we don't want the gargoyle to let it know to be seen it. You can read the guilt of his face. It's of course it's just a stone. There's no movement whatsoever.
The gargoyle isn't even looking at you all. It's looking straight at the tent.
All right. Well, clink, clink, clink.
Oh, the side of the tent that is open is this side. That side has a wall.
Yeah. So where did you say the gargoyle was? Oh, there it is. Okay, now I see it on the map. I was zoomed a little bit too much in. Hello there. Nice.
Well, you can't see anybody
evening.
there because there's a you have to come around to the side. There's a wall there.
Oh, here. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, I've got the sun sword, so I'll just stay back a wee bit.
Bjorn,
Hello there.
you say hello there, and the one that looks to be in charge just looks at you. Away.
In a moment. You see.
No.
No. One of your gargoyles seemed to
No.
have taken someone else's
And then-
possession.
You see the hand come up, and she starts rapid fire drow.
Oh, for
And this
fuck's
one
sake.
comes up. She doesn't want you here. We are doing business. We do not care about your business. Leave. Or we will
don't
make
want
you
to be.
leave.
We don't want to be here. However, that little fucker up there pointing straight at the gargoyle has taken something
Leave.
that belonged to someone else. We'll leave as soon as that fucker up there gives us back what is someone else's.
The lady here stands up. She looks right at you, Bjorn, and she is very exaggeratedly and obviously starting to cast a spell.
You're not threatening me, you know.
The other four pull out their weapons.
Still not frightened. Do you want to do this the hard way? Come on, we can do this in 5 minutes, and we'll leave. And you can do whatever transactions you'll have to do here.
Hold on. Pull out my book.
Just the sound among the chanting of a spell is the scribbling of a quill. And she cast 5th level diarrhea.
Oh god.
You don't want her to cast the 5th level spell that she has. You really don't.
Sarah, could you get within 60 feet of sight range, please? I need a counterspell ready.
And so you are consumed by the ancient drow spell, Beardbane.
Oh god.
It renders you incapable of growing a beard ever again.
I'm guessing a dex save.
Yep.
Sorry, give you a flavor text.
It'll be a dex save.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, Nadrax, you have unfortunately also gotten caught into this. As, these...
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm going.
Horrible slimy tentacles burst up from the ground. Now you walk harder. Leave, or I kill you next.
Could just talk to this
I've got
entire.
Does the success half it or render it completely useless, the spell?
It's still difficult to rain.
But no
But,
damage.
let me see about the damage. Hold on. It actually doesn't say that you take damage. Here,
Let's see.
permanently show this description. There we go. Wait, why is it not showing description?
Yeah, no, it's a save or suck.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Why is it not showing? There we go. Oh, I was being an idiot. Sorry, my dudes.
Ah, okay, yeah, because it's the tentacles that does the damage if it grabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was having a really dumb, and for some reason, I'm like, I don't want to roll the damage again. I just want to show the description. And then I forgot that it asks if you want to make the roll, and then it shows it. Thank you. My brain shut off temporarily.
Well, at this point, this is where the part where it pisses Bjorn off, and he just moves towards to grab the guy who you just moved, as to grab and pull him into the black tentacles. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Does anybody want to try to interrupt this?
No, I have a feeling we all knew we're going to be killing more drow today.
Can't make it any worse, right?
Shame. Coxcomb.
The problem is now, even if I apologize on the Iblis behalf, now Bjorn's mad. How am I going to stop him? Drow aren't the problem.
Hey, it's pie.
I mean, this is what happens when you have the 8 charisma dwarf doing negotiations.
I couldn't help anyway.
You didn't even have to roll to piss everyone off.
Yep.
I mean, he's a dwarf. 8 charisma standard for them.
I was about to point out this sword, which was once belonged to a drow, has killed so many fucking drows at this point.
like you do.
If you put a
Where's
notch in
her
it for every
sheet?
drow you killed, you wouldn't have a sword anymore.
I am missing one person's sheet. Where is her sheet?
As you can see, I've still got the review initiative. Just gonna sit back, watch this unfold. Disappointedly.
A lot of us have a lot of things.
Why can I? Is she in the? Yeah, she was in the correct section. I'm just blind.
Once again, I'm sad Glabagul does not consent to being fed a drow priestess.
Bjorn.
Hey.
There's actually no priestesses here.
So, well, actually, that doesn't matter. I can. Hey, buddy.
She just looks at you, annoyed.
Well, it's this guy here first.
They're all women.
They're all women.
Oh yeah, her. Sorry, I forgot they were all women. Well, let's get into it.
How grave of an insult is it for a drow woman to be mistaken for a drow male?
Very.
Yep, starting out great.
Are you going for the wizard or the fighter?
The wizard. Always goes for the wizard first.
Bjorn,
She just looks at you.
you could just apologize and walk away. We're not dealing with them.
Good idea.
We're here to
To be
chat with
fair,
the Zents
you,
before they get in. We've got an appointment.
And now he opens his mouth and says this. Hey. As I walk away and do the point my fingers at her. From my eyes to hers.
As he steps back onto the tentacles.
Yeah. I don't fucking
Give me a dex
care.
save. Give me a dex save.
Yep.
Just clubbed in the back
Yeah,
of the
you
head for it.
Yep, you get walloped. Let me roll the damage really quick there.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to leave now.
This is just really on form, isn't it?
She just giggles and then drops the spell. She's got what she wanted. The other one, she stays put to stare. And as you move around, she moves around to make sure you all keep walking. You hear some very rude comments, you assume, about the Iblith.
Your monthly review is not looking promising, Bjorn. Let's go knock the fucking door.
They could just have said if they had it or not. I told them that would be the faster, but no. Oi, center him, guy.
You knock, and the little door slides open on their door, and it's a human for a change.
That kind of tracks getting the minimum heal as well.
Dwarf, state your
Right.
business.
There's no fucking
believe
need.
that.
Oi, you two, come on.
And there is a brief conversation, which, as far as you know, they're just asking about the other one's mother. It's code. It's obviously
Yeah.
code.
If
And
your
in
mother
short,
sucks well watched today. Yes, but they are not come out to dry as of Sunday.
The pheasant has no agenda and all that. Let us a fucking, come on.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So,
What are you talking about? This is
They
the
do
second
open
one
the
we
door.
know of it runs a criminal organization.
Yeah.
and yeah, there is a human, an Omnian human.
Yes, that's what we were noticing, of course. Omnians don't come this far south.
And he is already actually walking to the door with some guards, and a maimed beholder is floating beside him and following.
A what, beholder?
Maimed.
Oh, maimed. Okay.
He has
I thought
hair.
it said manged.
Maimed. His
Yeah.
entire body is covered in scars that look to be some form of claws and maybe even a breath weapon.
Okay.
He is missing several tentacles, actually. Or not tentacles, eye stalks. He has. How many does he have? Hold on, let me actually count because I know what he can't cast.
Hopefully it won't come up.
Ah, yes, he is missing 4 of his eye stalks. He only has 2.
Skull would look the same on the mantle.
The human looks very surprised and bids the guards wait as he comes up and the beholder floats up behind him. Oh, you were the group that I had heard was coming to visit.
Aye.
I would assume so, eh?
Shall we head on in before
No.
the pointy ears start to bend?
Ah,
Gesturing back at the tent.
Well, actually, our business might actually take longer. If you all would, my associate here and I were just to go speak to them. They have less patience.
You hear that, Bjorn? That just comes as a shock.
Hey.
Go back to the kids then.
Who would have thought Drow have no patience?
I'll buy them marbles off Zilch, we'll have a go round.
I'll move you slightly, Nadrax, so that I can get these guys down here. And Zilch just goes, oh, you want to buy the marbles? 1 silver?
Yeah, fuck it, you can have
It
a
occurs
gold.
to you, he has no idea how much these are worth.
You can have a gold, I've got no
yes,
silver
we
on
need
me.
to center him to go in and trigger the fight flag. I was about to soft lock us in here.
No, it's okay, they were temporarily hostile. That's the thing you see when you know you fucked up in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, there are lots of outcomes for this, and it includes if you all fight them. It's just that, she has no
I
intention of
was just
speaking to
joking.
you. Yeah, it's not a... It was a viable method to handle the scenario.
Yeah.
Very quick to weaponry
No, I was
in a
just- I
place
was
that
just-
has
I was just saying it
non-aggression
as a
packs.
joke.
Also, passive insights. Hold on. I just realized I don't know any... Well, 20 doesn't give me that. Why is Bernard's passive wisdom 52?
Yeah, mine is 0.
Cheats got broken. You did soft lock us. No.
Mine's normal.
Okay, there we go. If you
When-
check,
when
Actually, mine's
does
wrong,
it
come to think of
for?
it.
if
should have
you check
proficiency
and
added
untick your
to it.
perception, yeah, if you check and untick your perception, it'll reset it.
Oh no, it's perception, never mind.
Yeah,
No, that's
look at
correct
that.
then.
Mine is 52.
Yeah.
No, shouldn't it be 16?
Bernard, I posted yours in tabletop. I went to go try to see if I could see the passive insight. Then I remember Roll20 doesn't do passive insight.
Just start at 8 or 10.
Okay, interesting. That's one of the that's the number that I use for tracking my wild shape form.
Okay, it's...
Yeah, 52 wild shape forms.
No,
Oh, never mind. Okay, it is correct.
Well, when I'm a giant constrictor, I have 60 health, and that would be
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
on the right of your sheet, you may notice the boxes labeled Other Resource. You can put it in there. You can make as many of those you want.
was
and
just
one
like,
verbal
why
free
does he have
spell I
a 52 perception?
When I played
But,
Simon, I had all of the boat statistics in there. Very handy little boxes.
But I will say that our high wisdom crew over in the corner, that would be probably Harton and
Yeah, my pass was only
Bernard.
15.
Yeah, that counts.
Okay.
Peebles is looking very excited at the beholder. You think he's found what he wants?
You're a connoisseur of aberrations?
Oh, but I mean, look at them. Are they not? Beholders are so fascinating.
I mean, it is interesting to see one intact. Only one we've seen before was stuffed. And, well, another was bone.
Well, zombie.
They're just so fascinating. I mean, this one's missing a lot of it.
Incidentally, I've been telling Rena over times that I don't trust this little fucker whatsoever. And now that he's practically salivating at the opportunity, I'm feeling justified.
It's disappointing that he's missing so many of his eye stalks.
Well, I mean, he's been through a lot, I imagine.
I know, but it's just so disappointing.
Doesn't that give him a bit more character? You know, this is a distinctive beholder.
I mean, if it was on the body, but it's just a waste.
It just looks like something that needs to be put down, to be honest. It's just cruel.
We're fucking talking with him later. Would you mind keeping that opinion in your head?
I will be quiet while we speak to him.
No, I was talking to Bjorn, but sure.
Okay.
Don't go to his face and say, you're such a waste. That might give a negative impression.
I'm talking about the beholder.
For fuck's
You all
sake,
are
I know
having
you
this
are.
discussion. It's a very lovely discussion. And while you're having this discussion, suddenly it gets very loud in the tent. Unexpectedly so. As
That's
one of
probably
the
quite normal.
drow leaps forward and literally tries stabbing right into the eye of the giant beholder.
No, we know that's not going to go well for him. As you can see, she lifted off with her left foot when she should have done her right, rookie mistake there.
This is apparently a shock to the lady that is in charge, the one who had dropped, the lovely tentacles onto the ground. She was not expecting this, and you see a moment of pure shock from literally everybody as absolute chaos erupts. There is enough writhing and shrieking from inside, and people are moving one way and then the next. The tent literally ends up partially collapsing. And there is a very loud fizzing sound. And you all know what this is the little lightning. Oh, how far does this lightning go? Crap. Hold on, guys. Let's find out how many of you are in danger.
Yes, this starts going on. I'm starting to creep up towards the gargoyle.
Oh, he's up in the air. You're not getting to him.
He's flying.
He's perched way up.
No way I can climb the wall?
You can try, but it's going to take you far longer than stealthy creeping is going to really manage you, particularly with all this going on.
All right, then.
100 foot. Oh.
Arena, 100 foot is the map.
I know. I'm doing the math.
Well, they're gonna lose one of our followers now.
Yeah.
Also gonna lose our squishy sorcerer.
Well, no, it's a lightning bolt. Straight line.
Brain. I want the damage.
There was a part of me that felt like, you know what? I should probably step away from the door.
Just wanted to wait here for them to get back. It's only 5 wide.
The thug is alive.
Just because you rolled like crap, yeah.
Yeah. But he is literally singed.
Just limp your way over here, you'll be alright.
The Zent
water
back
for a while.
there is less singed, but still singed. Blue, Felrex, yeah, both felt that. The guy next to him really felt that.
There's a lack of eyebrows here, but yet they all look very startled.
Things are going on. And, oh, hold on, let me do a quick note here. That was the number. The tent has collapsed. There is far less sounds going on inside. Does anybody want to investigate?
Alright, charging in. Come on, lads, let's keep an eye. Let's get that beholder saved.
Cut a hole in this side of the tent and get in through this way.
Yeah, I just wrench it asunder.
By the time that you all have gotten into here, something very unfortunate has happened. As okay, come on.
Who's alive and who's dead?
Well,
That's a problem.
The bodies are a bit more jumbled up than the way that they are. There's been a lot of stuff going on. There is not a living soul in the tent. They are some degree of fried. You can tell that there's been another spell that has been cast at some point in time that you didn't see. You are missing one body, which is pretty clear as Gaddix, you have line of sight as she's trying to run that way.
Yeah, can I
Get the fuck back here and explain.
She is not stopping.
Yeah, can I take a shot?
Oh yeah.
Don't fucking kill her.
It's yeah, I'm gonna aim for the kneecaps.
You can't non-lethal damage from range.
Oh shit.
alright, well, can I do my charge attack then?
Just take a warning shot through the ears.
Okay, yeah, Bjorn, you want to try to intercept her instead? Because
Yeah.
that'll probably kill her. I can't just kneecap her? That's bullshit. I can't call shot?
Range can't.
That's bullshit. I
It's
should be able
too-
to call
it's-
If you
shot.
shoot someone in the leg, they bleed out in seconds, depending on where you hit.
A lot
Yeah.
of big arteries in your legs.
Non-lethally, I scald over fire.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethally with fire, yes.
yeah.
You now, Bjorn, I will point out the second you show up, the gargoyle swoops down and starts screeching unholy murder
Ah!
We'll deal with him in a
about
bit.
how dare you. You won't touch her, my precious.
We got more of this
She-
shit.
However, is immediately unconscious.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, sure if you want to.
Yeah, let's grab the guy.
We doing this? Okay, we're
I
doing
think this one's gonna be solved pretty quick.
It has a lot of HP.
Also, I would like to point out that would be a lot for your dead people here right now if we had just attacked before. That beholder would have been alive.
It's a beholder, though. I think I'd rather it dead.
I start using Felrex Dex for initiative and go on his turn
Right,
instead.
someone keep an eye on people's head.
Nadrax.
You know, grab a motherfucker.
Oh, it rolled. But you still grabbed him, but let me fix that so that he's not rolling to me anymore. But you do successfully grab him.
I grab him and drag him away from his mistress. Coming with me.
I'll kill you.
Maybe, but not today.
Apparently, this is a 2-foot tall child gargoyle. Gonna get you. Tell me that.
This is fucked.
Yes,
Don't you dare
welcome
touch
to
my
try.
beautiful mistress.
I mean, she's
I
been
didn't.
touched already, quite thoroughly.
And I will get you back for it!
Have you got the rock? That's all we want. Really?
Alright, hard way it is. I don't know what this fucking shite.
Bjorn, he's a gargoyle. Did you expect him to do anything but the hard way?
That's a joke.
It's a factually correct statement.
So, Nadrax, anything else?
No.
Horik,
Yes. Or it can make it to there and start applying fists.
Mhm.
Oh. Yeah. Might as well. Oh shoot, that should have been advantage.
Well, that's one attack.
17?
We'll do. Yep, 17 hit.
You know you got your sword back.
15 does.
A 15 does hit.
I know, but
Yeah.
I've missed punching things.
Once you got the blood back in the hand, you realize you need to soak your skin once more. In the order, they had a different way of hydrating.
Yeah. And we keep punching,
You hit?
because why not? And
spend
then
this
con
point on
13
something.
save.
I wonder if it
It's
works on
stunning.
them.
We're about
So
to
it
find
might-
out,
might
because I was going to check.
I mean, stuns.
Yeah,
not,
it works.
Yeah, stuns not that common in immunity.
Yeah, but con 13 here.
Oof.
I mean, you just see here, you had a chance to fail it.
Yeah, he had a chance. It was worth a try.
Yeah, it's only a +3 con, apparently.
Right. Anything else, Horik? You have done a lot of punching.
That's it. That's basically everything. Yeah, I don't think anybody else got away.
No, they're all dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On the bright side,
Could
think
be a
of the
bit of-
pockets.
It's got to be a bit of an awkward thing to tell the people who are working in there.
And the Zents. Or not the Zents, the
Yeah,
Drow.
that's what I mean, yeah.
You don't get in here without her approval. She's dead.
No, she's still alive.
she's alive
She's
for
dead.
the moment.
I don't.
She
I guess
is
you.
here. She is dead.
Oh,
I thought
okay,
it was
it
her
was
that was
that
the
one.
leader.
No.
I'm pointing out this one. I guess you guys can't see 6 seconds in the future.
Our guide to the library is alive or dead?
Our guides
Dead,
are fine.
Right here.
Oh, him? Yeah, he's fucked. Hang on though. Let's. Yeah. Okay. Ugh, this is gonna hurt. Right, I think Horik's done then.
Hurting.
Ugh, it's for the Underdark, and by extension the surface world.
I assume you're reviving your contact.
Aye.
He awakes with a sputtering gasp and looks like he is exhausted.
There goes one.
What?
There goes 500 gold worth of diamonds because the other one is reserved.
I'm also pretty certain he still has a red dot.
Oh yeah, he does have a red dot. Might be.
Just stay low. For some reason, lightning bolts went off and everyone fucking died in there.
I'll explain in a moment when I can breathe.
Alright, take your time, Bear. And then I throw. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Don't be so eager. I throw my Pokeball.
What?
And then shide her away from the injured man on the ground by me. No, not that one. Go. There, that one. Not the easy meal. She did her part. That's my turn.
Now, Bernard.
Well, Bernard is going to move up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Get to there. He's going to cast healing. What's it? Healing word.
Hang on, I see that, Rena. What's that little shit doing? I was
Healing
right
sword.
beside Peoples.
He ran away. Apparently, it's too dangerous there because there's a gargoyle there now.
I look at the beholder corpse.
The beholder is missing to all of its eye stalks, actually.
Get that wee shit.
Finally.
He looks very confused. He just steps behind Eldeth.
Eldeth, get him.
Why?
This beholder's got no stalks
Okay,
left after
go.
he fucking showed up.
Okay.
Well, it just sounds
But,
weird.
But it's weird. And I want them.
Exactly. We're gonna put them on our shelf. I'm gonna pickle them. We're gonna serve drinks with a pickle beholder eye stalk in the glass.
But your friend thanks you quite a lot. Thank you. I feel quite a lot better now. Oh, I can breathe again. Oh, this is gonna. I have paperwork.
And the thing, this time it's not hyperbole. It's very literal.
I have paperwork to do.
That's your concern.
Well, I've moved. I've used a bonus action. I used my help action on Nadrax just to make sure that he can do stuff next.
Alright.
Okay. Susanna. Zilch follows.
And let's see. Eh. I guess that would work, maybe?
On save. And he takes the damage.
And it's disadvantage on his next attack.
Meanwhile, Zilch is going to not go big because he doesn't want to hurt any of you all.
He doesn't want a bad peer review right now. He's seen the quill and paper.
Unfortunately, I need to set his sheet to not roll to GM, but he casts Magic Missile. Holy hellfire, Zilch. So he just rolled 3 4s, and it's +3, so that's 15 force damage. So you all just see all of these missiles just boom right into this gargoyle, and it's not doing hot.
Wow, he's way better than a Neverwinter wizard.
Anything else, Susanna?
Nope.
Gadix.
Hey, I get a turn because they're not dead yet. Go get him, boy. I said, said get him. God damn it.
But he does have advantage.
Oh, right, he does.
I don't know, is Hooten clever enough to help someone that way?
Didn't
Didn't matter, but adjudication DM.
Shoot it. Boom. It's dead. Right?
The cargo is close. Yeah. The gargoyle is dead.
Straight to the neck.
And you all are
Good shot.
out of initiative.
I help a lad up.
He thanks you and then just goes, "Oh, great. You have another diamond, friend?"
No, I don't, unfortunately, not for this purpose.
Do you have, because I don't want to have to run in, grab one, and then run back out and hope that she's not been dead for too long.
I know time's ticking, but do you have one worth 1,000 fucking gold?
I have one worth 300.
Alright, I've got one for that. I can do that. Aye.
Alright, there we go. Just
as I pull out the slightly purple one.
Like this one. This is the drow leader. I think she'll be very grateful to be alive.
Aye.
Particularly as it was her associate that did the nonsense in the first place.
Aye. I revive her with the slightly purple diamond I got a while ago.
Hang on.
She wakes. Oh, yep.
Just gotta grab her spell focus.
Kick the spell focus
soon
far
as
away
she,
from the corpse. Yeah.
As soon as she's revived, I hit her with a healing word as well.
And then I just make sure she's not too healthy. I hit her with a gunshot.
Remove various things of possible importance from this one down here. At this point, I don't care about the dignity of this drow.
Do we have any crowd control? Can't you put
first,
like vines on her or something?
We describe what's going on with you, Hork. You up in the tent. She gives a very big sigh and groggily holds her head and goes, "What?"
Welcome back from the web. Yeah, we checked in on the tent, everyone was fucking dead. You two are the only ones who get to come back.
I find this acceptable. Where's the little wretch?
Just thinking to the wizard, a fucking thank you would have been nice, wouldn't it have?
Holding her spell focus in the hand, I point back.
I'm going to kill her. While this is happening, Horik, you're checking her pockets, and you see this big gem. Fist
Nope, not
size.
touching that.
A black jewel.
Weird things have been happening with this gem. I'm not touching it.
Good man, Horik. I can hear ruffling outside. Let's see what he's up to.
Where are tongues when you need them?
I'm currently
In your
gagging
mouth.
her with her own dress.
That's the fucking rock we've been looking for.
What is that?
That has been having a fucking weird effect. Well, possibly that. It could just be a phase as well, or just the general madness of the other deck. Everyone who's come into contact with that has been acting fucking barmy.
I shall cast Detect Magic.
Like, let's see now. We had an honest artificer, jeweler sort of thing, who just went covetously crazy with it, denied anything, and now cannot avoid telling lies. Her assistant, who just is obsessed with her and terrified with her of it, thought immediately, of course, she'd need an invisibility to get away. Then a gargoyle there, who took flight and was regarding this one on the floor as his beautiful precious. And I imagine the gem had something to do with her fucking lighting you all up.
Oh, she didn't light us up. She stabbed the beholder in the eye. I lit them up, including her. I'm not exactly sure what happened past that.
I imagine it's a tricky question to know what killed you.
That is my question, yes. I don't know what or who. I would like to know, but I blame this little wretch. Nadrax.
While this is going on,
Yes.
Bernard is going to start looking at the bodies to see what killed them.
Nadrax, that little bit has lit up like a Christmas tree. That is not your traditional, it's not a magical gem per se. It's a container.
Oh boy. We have a second galore.
Don't need a second one. Uzi, my love, could you politely ask Galore if he happens to recognize this sort of thing?
Well, all right. Galore, we have a gem here that my companions and husband think you might recognize.
Bring it over. I'll see if I can communicate with it.
Well, we'll do it the other way around. You come to that. No one's touching that thing. Everyone who's got laid fingers on has gotten weird.
Let's see.
Actually, that's a. Now you do mention it, Usana. Just for safety, do you mind us holding on to your magical spell components and such, just in case weird things starts happening as soon as you go near it?
Not at all. Just as long as you give them back.
Aye.
I'll keep a hold of that, Bjorn. Go on.
The drow female is fidgeting and is angry as all heck. She is ready to get to the beatdown stage.
Oh, you can deal with that one. We're more concerned with this right now.
Can we
She
find out
starts over-
why first?
Aye.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming you've worked with this woman for quite a while, you'd probably want to know why she caused all this.
Yes, yeah.
And whether anyone else might have been involved.
The most
Don't wanna
petulant
head
arm
back
cross you have ever seen, and the foot is tapping.
Alright, Sonic the Hedgehog. Anyway,
Gonna
back to the
move-
stone.
Move away from her. I want to clear the blast area just in case. I'll take the gold pouch though.
Alright, back to our sealed horror in the hands of a power-hungry wizard.
And Galore waits a moment just as well. I could try. Let me reach out to it telepathically. And Uzana, you get the strangest sensation. And Galore apparently stops whatever he's doing and just says, "Oh. I don't recommend your little gelatinous cube friend tries to help with telepathic communication. You don't want to speak to who's in there."
Well, all right. Nobody speak with who's in the stone there.
He's very
Who or
mad. He
what?
wants to go back home.
Does he have a name?
Would he even know who that is? You probably would, Uzana.
Well, fucking ask him.
Blue. Does the name Fraz Blue ring a bell, Uzana?
Sounds elvish.
Hmm.
I can see it has at least 2 apostrophes. It must be elvish.
You can give me a history, Uzana. With advantage, because you are a wizard.
No.
A 15 works either way. A 17 definitely works. This is one of the demon lords.
Oh. How many demon lords are we up to?
This is our 4th.
Yeah, all right. No, this is the 4th.
The drow woman here. What do you mean this is Fraz Bloom? What do you mean this is the 4th?
Well, have you not heard about the demon lords rampaging around the Underdark? Like, fucking Demogorgon was a Menzo.
Mm-hmm.
I know about that. That's why Menzo Baronzon's been cut off and we can't communicate with them anymore.
Well, then there's the Zuckmoid wedding going on.
Aye.
There's a what?
And the big slime.
Oh, we stopped that one, but it might still come back. The slimes were a bit organised even in the retreat.
We do still need to get a wine gift.
I don't think this is the appropriate one.
The wedding is not happening.
I just
Well,
want to
you j-
clarify. Are you all seriously making an argument that that little black gem is Fraser Blue?
Well, it's container.
Mm-hmm.
And your contact comes up and just says, if that's Fraser Blue, what do we do with him?
Well,
Not touch him.
I'm kind of tempted to use the Dawnbringer on him, if I'm perfectly honest. But it's a case of, will that release him? Will it release him or send him back to where he's meant to be?
That is
With
the
our luck, it will
most
probably
important
just release
question.
him.
We can't really leave it. It seems to be having a bit of an effect on people.
I'll
I touch it, make it
allow.
fight with Saloon.
Oh gods.
Yes, we pop Saloon
Demon Lord
Spirit
of
out and then put
I will allow Uzana and Lou as the magic users to make an arcana.
Do you fucking mind? Gadix is
You
here
are
as well.
clerical.
Oh, I'm pointing out,
Apex
Gadix is
is
here
also
too.
rogue. Gadix is a different
Druids
kind.
sort of count.
No. Lou is coming in Lou.
Heard of magic, yes.
I have Arcana trained too.
Yes. But in this case,
Not proficiency.
we're referring to the magic users here. Uzana, you do know that shattering the gem will free the individual from the gem. There's just the question of where is he going to go from there? You do know his home realm is not here. Theoretically, he could go home, or if he's somehow tethered here, he might be here. The question is, where is his physical body?
Well, we could break it and he'd get free, but we don't know if he would stay here or go home. And Galore said he's quite mad, so I'm pretty sure if he's going to stay here, he's just going to cauterize it.
Specifically, Galore said he is very mad and he wants to go home.
Yes, but if he cannot go home, he will throw a hissy fit where he is.
He might just throw a hissy fit anyway.
No, I'm pretty sure if he could go home, he would.
Anyone have mold
Or
off?
after killing us.
Nah, what
So
you
Why would he
doing?
waste his time? Why would he waste his time to stay here and kill us if he wants to go home so bad?
Kids, what you doing near the draw? Get away from her. Is there some reason you're
What
getting
kind of-
close here to all the action?
What kind of demon is the guy again?
Deceit and lies.
Well, that makes sense.
And it doesn't
Favorite
actually
demon.
sound as murderous.
Well, he's very angry.
Still a demon.
Please touch it.
Lou, you're not to touch that gem.
I'm just looking at my
What?
children wondering why they're here, this close to everything.
Well, Squidly and Jinx are staying back. Nat is looking curious.
I'm
Sweet.
wondering if he's the
No.
demon lord of deceit. Would speaking with Lou make him even more angry at his incompetence?
Yes, that's why we don't let Lou touch this thing.
Is Nat curious
Point
at
out,
the
Lou is a great
gem?
liar.
Curious about the gem, yes.
I go in with the
She's-
hammer
Oh, you go in with the hammer
on Nat.
on that.
Told you to get away from that.
I'm gonna reverse orphan you.
Look, he says he's thinking he wants to go home, even though he's a liar and deceit and all, but we can still fuck him up. But this thing is just poisoning people. What if this gets in the hands of an illithid? What if this gets in the hands of a bigger settlement? What if this directs demons towards it as he's crying out to be released?
So that's also one of the problems we're standing at now. We have promised us to deliver back a gem.
Oh. the problem?
At the moment, it's a very poisonous little instrument, and Nat, get away from it. Close your mind to that thing.
She startles a little bit and then links up telepathically and just says, he wants to go home.
And we want him to go home. But Harry, make
he
sure.
said if you break it, it will send him home.
I'm just gonna drag this corpse away from that.
Nah, you shouldn't be fucking listening to demons. This is something I was going to tell you in your teens, but you have to hear it now. You're not allowed to go near any demons, any strange non-Asmodeus tieflings. Anything with a crab claw, no. I will not approve.
And as long as you live, as long as you live under this house, young lady.
It is a house.
You're not to associate with demons.
No demons, no devils, and no Sigalite tieflings. I don't trust those ones with all the doors around them. They could go anywhere.
Well, I'm just saying, I figured out I could talk to him with my mind, so I did. And he said that if you break it, it will send him back home.
But he's also the Lord of Deceit.
There's that. Plus, even Galore said not to bother talking to it.
Mm-hmm.
Just speak to the Lord.
So if we do break it,
shield
he
all
likely
fine.
maybe won't go home.
But I'm feeling Dawnbringer might have a bit of fun sending it back.
It would be fun. I've never broke something of the Demon Lords before.
I'm gonna smash this fucking thing. Do we have a vote?
Alright,
Yay
so-
or nay?
Well, I just want to point out, so we're just going to go back and then murder all the Durgar. Because I don't think they're going to give up that Snurf Zeppelin if we come back empty-handed.
Yeah, that would be a thing.
Well, then,
The problem is we can't
You're
give it
already
back to them
resistant
because
to
it'll only make
overboard.
things fucking worse.
Don't you have a ring of mind shielding on?
I can't give that away, love.
No, but that means you could touch the stone, couldn't you?
I don't think so. Things have been able to get in my head anyway, it just prevents them from reading what's on my brain.
Gazrum, your
Hey.
contact, raises a finger and says, I have a suggestion.
All ears?
If you smash it, why don't you explain to the Durgar that it was the Demon Lord?
There we go.
I
They
don't think
seem
they're going to
likely
believe us.
that.
But they'll have
Do they
to.
have any magic uses with them?
I've got Zone of Truth, it's quite handy in that way.
And you have witnesses?
Aye.
No, true, true.
Alright, let's get a bit of a run up here. Bjorn, would you mind being a wee footstool for a bit? I want to get a bit of a jump on this. Just really bring the hammer down, you know?
Yeah, if you're going to smash
Well,
it, I want to be far,
If you
far
want to,
away.
I can give you wall climbing and you can go up the wall a bit and jump down from the wall.
No, I've got to be able to survive even with my knees. Just vault off Bjorn if he's willing with his shield. And then try to aim for his little gem on the ground.
Alright, well, just don't put too much pressure. You're not as young as you used to be.
I'm pretty close, to be fair. You're the one who's not
Everyone-
as young as you used to be. That's measured in a fucking century.
I'm still in my fucking prime.
Everyone who doesn't want to essentially die in an explosion, please back away to a respectable distance.
That includes my kids. Off you go.
Aww.
Well, you're still going to be able to see it, and probably still in the blast radius, for all we know.
Mhm.
Couldn't you go over there?
That's right, everyone
Jinx takes
behind.
her.
Need to get rid of need to get the safety everyone I love and care for. You stay here, Bjorn. And then we smash it. I bring the hammer down.
When the Dawnbringer comes in contact, it's not even a contest. It shatters immediately. A strong gust of wind could have probably shattered this gem.
But I made it look
And as-
stylish.
Jack Gem.
And as it collapses in on itself, this sickly black darkness spreads out from the gem and up. And it streams up over your weapon, moves out in almost a mushroom cloud, and you hear, "Finally, I can go home and deal with that wretched woman." And then it dissipates.
I didn't expect him
Must
to
be
have
very
domestic
exciting.
issues.
All that he complains about his wife.
Well, you see, that's what happens when you're a liar, you're deceitful, you don't have a good, healthy home life. Honesty is important for a relationship. I want you all to remember this.
He must have been
How's
very
our
Somebody was
drow,
going out for milk.
how's our drow friend look at this?
No, they're gonna be dead.
Oh, well, no, the one next to. She is looking utterly baffled. That was a demon lord.
Yes.
The smallest version we've seen.
Hopefully he doesn't come back.
Well, if he was so
Well, he wouldn't be
pissed
mad
that we
at
need to
us.
tell the truth and he's the Lord of his seat, I would say, no, he probably won't be
The
back for a
problem
while.
is, now here's the thing, there's only one woman one, sort of, isn't there?
Zuckmoid?
Hey.
Oh, are we gonna have a guest at the wedding?
Susanna?
Yes?
History?
Hopefully Yanagu is a male hyena. That could be quite terrifying.
Thinking to female demon lords, 3 immediately come to your mind.
Hmm.
Zuckmoy, which you've already met, Malconthet, and Lulth.
She's not really a demon lord, though.
She
you know,
resides in the abyss.
I know, but she's a shitty goddess. Like, Tiamat isn't a devil and she's in hell.
Oh, it's probably the
Isn't she-
spider bit.
Isn't Tiamat referred to as the Archdevil anyway?
Well, either. I've got a feeling he probably didn't lift the effects, though. That would be too convenient.
Well, you do have an unconscious drow woman on the ground.
Yeah, we've got a few subjects who are still alive we could test with. Well, let's get it back up. Also, you're still looking a wee bit peaked, so... Cure wins on our contact.
Oh, by the way, here you go, Zana.
The mage is giving you a spiteful look. As he says, "Thank you!"
Well, we came here to meet him. You just happened to be there.
She snorts. But, so you wake up the unconscious drow. She seems very groggy when she looks up at you. Shit.
So you are aware of what you've been doing?
Why wouldn't I? I killed the beholder as Matron Drugir instructed. I need to get back to Menzo Baronzon and rejoin my house.
And do you know why you did it?
I just told you, you little idiot.
No, not what you did, but why.
I told you, because Matron Drugir sent the gargoyle to inform me that if I wanted to return home from exile, I had to kill the beholder, and I would be accepted back. So I'm going to Menzo Baronzon now.
That's fascinating. That's the second in disgrace story we've heard.
Yes, that is why I'm here. You know, I've been removed from my house because I didn't assassinate one of our rivals. It wasn't my fault, mind you, but, well, you know, that's how this works. So then I was stuck in this wretched little outpost, and then my matron sent me the gargoyle to give me a chance at redemption. And I've done so. I'm going home now.
It's going to be difficult seeing her tied her
It's
up.
another diamond for the beholder.
Just look to her boss and say, is that her story?
well, she's only barely one of mine, but yes, she definitely is a disgraced little wretch.
Certainly not.
However, I don't see why anybody would tell her to go kill the beholder, though.
I'm pretty sure the gargoyles probably haven't flown from Menzo Baranzan and back. It's a bit of a distance to
No,
cover.
he's one of ours who's been here for quite some time. That doesn't make any sense.
Sounds like if something would lie to you when you hold a gem. Because the Duragar also thought he could sell off the gem, it would be worth enough to get rid of the disgrace and so he can get back to his clan.
So we've already figured out she's utterly mental, yes? We've covered
Right.
it? Wonderful. Dwarf, give me my
Right.
focus back.
And stand well clear.
You know what? You could use the exercise. You've got 2 hands. He's got a neck. Get to it. And I'll just leave the focus right here. and
No,
walk
just give
away.
it back to her, Bjorn. Don't do this again. You've already gotten in trouble with her.
You
Walking
hear
away.
a screech rage as she runs over and grabs it. How many dice am I rolling here?
Obviously, he wants to show how good he is with
All of
Eldiv, so
them.
he's particularly shitty with all of her women. She'll never have to be concerned.
Well, I don't use the. I never neck the woman I'm interested in.
I don't think I need to make a dex save.
Jesus Christ. Oh wait, was that a lightning bolt?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, well, there's that guy gone again.
I'm sure he would have got out of the way as well. He seems the intelligent type.
Yeah, he's kind of, coming back around this way, whistling. As she just turns and says, well, that's done. I am going back home. We're going to pretend none of this ever happened. And call it all good. Yes?
Alright.
Little wretch.
Charging for the diamond.
The Southrim lost their beholder. Not sure what they are going to do.
Oh, that's good. I don't want to deal with the little wretch. I only dealt with him because I had to. On the way out, she turns, looks at you, Nadrax, and gives a funny look. Huh. Seen more Dragonborn in here lately.
Okay.
You might want to go chase her down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do. What do you
What?
mean? What do you mean, other Dragonborn?
Well, I thought for a moment that you were one of the other ones that had been here, but we'd sent them back a long time ago.
Sent to where?
And so Baronzon, where do you think?
Oh boy. Do they have a lot of Dragonborn in Benzobaransan?
No. There's not very much of you all anywhere. At least down here, anyways. I
Okay.
don't know what it looks like on the wretched little surface.
Not
But
that
you
many
all are
either.
very impressive visual guards.
Why, thank you. So I take it they were also black like me.
Oh, she's thinking. Well, one was. The other one wasn't.
Okay, which one was the other one?
Let me check really quick. Was white, yes?
A silver.
Silver. There we go.
Okay. I really don't want to go to Benzobaransan, but I do.
Well, good luck getting in. They're not
Thank
letting
you.
anybody in right now. She's done entertaining you and
Right.
walks off.
All right, I don't need anything more from her either. I don't think she has anything more to give me either in that regard. So I return to the group All right. We didn't have any plans to go to Mensa Baronzon, right?
No. Specifically, this plan was not to go to Mensa Baronzon.
Like being alive.
Well, in that case, I suppose I will have to make a detour alone once our Demon Lord issue is dealt with. There are some matters I need to attend to. Maybe I can ask Trelaxer if he can help me. Maybe I can pose as some sort of bodyguard or something for a trip there.
Is it
What do
the
you think,
internal
Telrex?
thoughts?
No,
Depends.
that's spoken loudly.
Okay.
That depends. Quite possibly things could get arranged. Why?
Well, I think there might be someone rather important to me there. And I need to check up if it's really them.
Oh dear.
Yes. After everything Talaxel told me, and I just heard from that drow lady over there, the suspicion harms.
That's not great. Gazrum speaks up. I'm sorry to interrupt your lovely little conversation here, but more on the topic at hand. You all need to go to Graven Hollow. My associate's going to get that diamond that I owe you. And you might want my assistance for getting to Graven Hollow to stop this from happening again.
Precisely.
Yes.
Well, then, and probably also making sure that the third guy isn't about to murder Snurf Niflins.
Well, we're gonna solve that pretty quickly. Don't you worry.
Yes. So there's a very simple solution for this. I will give you the thing that gets you to Graven Hollow. My associate will come back with the diamond, and then you can deal with the Duergar.
Aye.
He pulls out. He has on his finger a gold ring with a star-shaped ruby. This is quite fantastic. And he holds it out and says, "Look at that ruby for a moment."
Aye, looking.
He holds the ring out, and as he turns it, you notice that originally you thought it was just some of the light from the area kind of reflecting off the ruby. But as he turns it, you can see that the light actually moves to point in a certain direction at all times. It is effectively a magical compass.
Gets Gaddix and Horik right in the eye.
Oof.
It just looks like a little bit of a light reflecting off of the ruby.
For a moment there, I thought you were about to say it was a different kind of reflecting ruby that also turned around.
Incidentally,
worn by a certain halfling.
Go, extra question for you. You got a man with an ear to the ground out there. Have you seen a wood elf around the area?
Reportedly, yes. Both the north and south banks. Or correction. Yes, north and south banks.
And someone mentioned a rumor of people going disappearing near the elf? Or just people are going missing and they've also seen an elf?
People are going missing and they've also seen an elf. So if you follow the trench, if you go all the way down south, you'll run into the lake. There's an area down there that I think things have been happening. And if you follow the trench to the north and then go east, there's another access to the lake. And I believe that's the regions where they've been spotted.
Alright. Cheers for that.
That's no problem at all. Truthfully, I believe I'm the one should be grateful to you all.
Well, aye, certainly in this case.
This gent passes something over to his boss and goes back to his post. And the boss proceeds to hand something over to you, Harton. There's the diamond.
How much, like?
Well, you have business, yes?
Aye, what about the head on south?
Well, do have fun. If you need something, I suppose you can contact me.
I mean, not a whole lot springs to mind at this point. I mean, we're on the big long expedition. Not suppose you've got anything that would make it handier to get through the Underdark?
I meant about the Duergar.
I mean, if you want to come along and convince him.
No, I'm quite good, thank you. I almost died. I did die, actually.
Aye, that's the thing. No almost there. But Kalimvor didn't get the way up just yet.
Well, and I'm actually posting in tabletop. This is approximately kind of what the gem looks like. And it's just one,
Well,
whatever,
It did.
but obviously, nice. No, I mean gem as in the ring.
Alright.
The ruby for the thing. And basically, whatever direction it's telling you to go is slightly more light, like a piece of light has been reflecting off.
Yeah. Nadrax, can you run detect magic on the shrapnel of that gem?
Sure can. I shall
That's-
do so.
There is no magic left.
Yeah, we'll give him a few pieces in for old time's sake.
Let's just sweep it up into a piece of cloth and we can hand that back to him.
Aye.
You can give that to the Duergar. I have lots of paperwork to do.
Alright, see
If
ya.
you need something, knock on the door.
I'll do. He closed the door and there's just a big fucking blast hole in it from a lightning bolt.
Well, the door was thankfully open from the lightning bolt.
Alright, off we go to the Duergar.
Well, probably get ready to. Probably getting into a bit of a scrap. I don't think I'm gonna take this lightly.
I'm sure it'll be.
Yell at them and ask why they were carrying around a demon lord.
No, I mean, the simple thing is, not everyone touched the gem, so I'm sure some of the others in the organization will see sense and work out that one of them's acting fucking loony, because a good gem isn't gonna fucking break that easy. Like, look at this. It's practically fucking glass at this point.
And hollow, which makes it weird.
You have this conversation as you all march over. The Duergar are not hiding this time.
Yep.
And look at you. You got our gem?
Aye, that we do. I was gonna send him, but I had to tax quite a few of my spell slots.
In.
Not charming.
No monkey business.
I don't tell you, no pebble business.
Who is going in?
Oh, I didn't set a limit this time.
Gotta follow in.
Do we have to split up again?
They haven't said anything yet, but probably not everybody. The kids, all that.
Yeah, we can leave the kids, the Zents.
Yeah, I guess then I'll wait outside.
I guess that means I'm not going in there.
Zilch also highly recommends he wants to stay.
Aye.
Peebles is staying in the back, but sticking with you all.
Now, we should have done a shakedown of that little fuck.
Yeah, take his eye stalks.
Lou, manhandle him while we're gone.
Okay, I got arms and they're tough and big.
Why? I have done nothing to you.
Worried about my eyes. Just have a
Take
character
your
who actually has
eyes?
eyes next.
Why would I want to take your eyes? That is
Suddenly-
utterly idiotic.
Suddenly, wild magic surge, alter self. Lou gets eye stalks of beholder on his elbows.
He has special eyes.
I just want to keep these as souvenirs.
Seems
So every day you
dangerous
get to-
somehow.
Of course it's not dangerous. When they're not attached to the beholder, they're not.
As we just listen to all of this while we're walking in the Vidurgar compound.
Yeah.
I'm already having regrets on it, but I'm giving the boy a chance.
No looting friendly beholders.
He's dead. He's not going to miss them.
Try that justification. It doesn't work. You're still morally not good.
What?
Loot your enemies, not your friends, even if they're beholders.
Does it matter?
Decided that it does.
That's the thing, people get hooked up on the specialized part, but the my brand is the best part of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
My brand.
My brand.
My brand! Right. Well, the situation's resolved, but also messy. You still think you're going to be able to use it to buy your way back to honor?
Aye.
Aye. Problem is, that's been wormed into your head. This thing were not
No.
a gem of great value. In fact, it's practically fucking glass. As you can see here, there's a shake at the bits. Instead, inside it held a fucking great demon.
Let's see. It was make sure.
Glabrazu.
Oh no.
No, that's not. That's just normal demon. Frabrazu.
Krimgul immediately rushes over and starts. What did you do to it?
Lightly tapped it. The thing was filled with a great demon lord. He put that lie in your head, made her just spout nonsense. Also,
Yantha chimes in. How did you break that? It was practically as strong as adamantine.
took the lightest tap.
It fucking wasn't.
I'm surprised that my mate didn't destroy it when it came out of the pockets of a drow, who had decided this had given her a chance to get her honor back in Menzo. She's dead now.
The other man that's standing there just looks. What are you on about?
Everyone who has touched this thing has been inflicted with deceits, lies, and it's still with him. So, he had it, thought it could get him back his honor, she had it. Can't spout nothing but nonsense. Her assistant is both obsessed and terrified of her, and thought that he knew best that she'd need an escape plan. Then a gargoyle got it, whispered things to the drow. It's a lovely little chain of events of everyone being fucking nuts.
Give me a persuasion.
Can I assist by embellishing the story?
Yes.
Well, I'm telling the truth, though.
Yeah, but I'm just adding a little bit of extra flair to it.
Yeah, but you're not as good a
Laying
storyteller
your
as
back
Harden
on
is. He's an expert.
But,
Yeah,
but
but
let's
now
see
I get
that
to
with
roll with
advantage.
All right.
One more heart.
The next
See how far
part's with.
Bjorn dragged you down.
Yeah. See, that's
See?
Bjorn's contribution.
But it made it to the 20. It was still better. It improved the story.
That's only because whenever Bjorn spoke up, Harden had to correct him.
Sometimes a sprinkle of salt can make all the difference.
No, you walked up to that drow and then you realised, oh, I'm being a bit daft, walked back and you clout in the back of the head.
Aye, and then we had more people who died because I didn't keep clapping them. Anyway, continue on.
But then we'd probably have to...
Guldur,
Go on.
Guldur looks, and then he just sighs, and he takes the Zorn and puts it in the cage, gets the Antha down and removes the robe. The other one is beside himself. He just says, look, ain't none of this making sense, but yours makes more sense than any of the other bits here. I don't like it. So,
I mean, you
gonna
can
call
look
it
at
even.
you can look at this fucking thing. That was not going to be of any value.
That don't look like a regular gem. Look, we are gonna call it even. I'm gonna give you this one.
Alright, that's all we wanted.
She's gonna run off home, and they ain't gonna say a word about our little spats in the market. Everything is clean. Alright? We forgive the theft.
Well, we
And
can't
the
say on that
kidnapping.
bit. That's up to the Smurf emblem. But aye, we'll return Yanfa.
That
So you just want to
It-
move on from this.
if you don't promise that they're going to forgive it, we ain't giving her back.
Well, I can't fucking speak for them. We haven't.
Then go speak to them, but I ain't giving her back until I get a promise.
I do not want to run out of shoe leather in the fucking Underdark.
We should have just stayed back in fucking Waterdeep.
Bjorn, do you want to try your option?
What is my option?
Same if it dry. Right.
All of this.
Yes.
They'll probably move on. I mean, we could probably take them. That's no bother. We've got a choke point here with the door.
No, come on, just fucking walk over. We just walk out for 5 minutes.
We'll explain it to them as well. I'm sure they just want to move on to making money.
Uh,
Right. Sure, they'll move on from it. Back to business as usual. Hand her over.
He shoves her forward. Right. Move on. Thank you, I guess. Right, cunts?
Fucking hell. You're welcome, Dreary Guard. And now we get to see what happened when we were away and the rest of the party had peoples.
What have you all done to Peebles?
Just come out and two of them are strangling him with the eye stalks. Gaddox is putting
Peebles
electric
taken a
charges as
hard
he's trying.
time.
Gaddox is
Tying
trying
the eye
to.
stalks together like shoelaces.
Yeah, you're trying to weld the remaining one to Cargo. It just needs an electric
Peebles is
jolt to
taking
work
a
the
hard
eye.
line that there was nothing wrong with taking the eye stalks. He didn't need them. They're souvenirs.
Can we give Kogo eye stalks? Mechanical ones.
I mean, yeah.
telescope
Kind of
eyes.
not from
I was gonna say I
It's
just
kinda cool to
installed
have 'em now.
periscope on Cargo. Done.
But can the periscopes also shoot things?
You're
No,
not
what
gonna
you-
believe this, but yes. You know,
Install
What
a
you
gun to Kogo's head.
What you want to mount on Cargo is a bag of ball bearings with with a pack of smoke powder
Point towards enemy.
in a can. Well, the bag is filled with dirt, so we make sure that it explodes in the correct direction.
We mounted underneath the tail. If anyone tries to sneak up on Cargo, they get what they deserve at crotch height. Oh man, if we mounted it inside Cargo like that, imagine the pressurization.
We made Peebles talk to Saloon.
I don't know who that is. Don't want to talk to them. I'm happy with my souvenirs and would appreciate accompanying you for safety when we leave.
I just see the eye stalks really quick. I just want to actually see if they're actually a good souvenir.
I don't trust you.
are you gonna eat it,
Okay,
Lou?
I'm right back. I promise. I promise.
You're well to not trust me.
Your deception means nothing because he does not trust you. He says, no, they're, I got them. There's just two. If you wanted them, you could have harvested them yourself.
Well, they're already harvested, so you give me one as a bribe, and I'll pretend it never happened.
Will you promise to keep it safe and not damage it?
It's already
That's
licking
good
it.
currency.
I'll know. Please don't.
Put it in my bag along with my other souvenirs because I also have souvenirs. I like souvenirs. This is just a really weird one.
He looks like he's sucking on an egg. But he does take one out and very carefully wraps it with paper and hands it to you. Keep it
Yes! Souvenir!
safe.
Find more also good souvenirs that you will perhaps cut me in on, yes?
Sure.
Love
So
souvenirs.
keep it safe and whole, please.
Next to my little dwarf statues.
There you go. Harton, you've
Decided
come
this
back.
is a moral thing to do.
Yeah, you've come back, and there's been a division of eye stalks.
Oh, good. He made friends with him. This is wonderful. Right, we got Yanfa, which means we can head on to the Smurf Emblem and hope they're going to cooperate.
Do they have an option? Are they going to fight the Duragar anyway? If they
You could ask Yanfa there. Do you think they'll cooperate with this?
No.
There we go.
Sure bet.
Well, she's compelled to lie right now, so I think we're okay.
They'll need to get a constant sort of truth of her there and have a fucking reasonable conversation.
That didn't even work.
I'm not surprised. Right, off we go.
The second you get into the Enclave, Gabble just, oh, thank goodness, everybody who can come out, she's back. And 21 deep gnomes finally come out of their little holes and give a bit of a cheer. Oh, the Durgar's not there. We got rid of him.
Hooray.
We probably would have grabbed their assistants well and dragged him over.
Yes, we'll say he also came over. Oh. You need a reward, don't you? Hold on.
Oh, did we also grab the assistant?
I just said that.
drowned? Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the Duragar that was held captive here.
No, we just left
Oh.
him. We probably, like I said, we probably hand them back.
Yeah, you already handed him back.
There
last
wasn't any point carrying them around. They were no leverage.
Yeah, no, I thought you were meant to. That was some of yours. And then I was reminded of the guy who left the drow.
Alright, he was just hiding badly.
He just says, okay, I've got something for you. Here. She goes up into her little cubby hole that she apparently uses for sleeping and comes back with a black sapphire pendant on a silver chain. This is very expensive looking. When I say expensive looking, I mean 5,000 gold worth of expensive looking.
Jesus.
Fucking hell.
And she offers it to you as with her thanks. We needed to save her, thank you.
Now, there is a slight condition with her return, is the Durgar just want to move on from this to get business back to normal.
What happened exactly?
I go over the entire story in depth.
She pinches the bridge of her nose.
It's a fucking mess, isn't it?
Normally, I would say absolutely not, but yes, this is one time where I will use my executive decision-making skills and say this should probably be moved on from. I will agree, just because I think we don't really have much of a choice at this stage.
It was technically no one's fault, that's the issue.
That's the other thing. I don't like it, but we'll let it be.
But I would recommend you make use of some of your resources to try and find a good healer to cure her and the assistant. And you can charge the Duragar twice to cure one of theirs.
I rather suspect we'll probably send her back to Blingtonstone. And hope that we can get assistance there.
Alright.
I don't know really of anybody who's really able to do things like that here.
Probably no one.
Yeah, I don't trust the Drow, even if they had a priestess. But
I especially
They
wouldn't trust
usually-
their priestess, to be fair. I trusted that one much earlier. At least they're just
I
going to
mean,
want a
here-
donation.
well, here usually, if they're here, they just want money. Everybody here is here for the money, but they don't usually send priestesses here. If they do, it's for very, very brief stints in time.
To the benefit of everyone, really.
Well, I know usually when they send people, they're looking for something specific. All the great houses will sometimes cycle things through, but I do know that that one is in specific working for Baenri. Everyone who comes in through there is at least paying something to their people. So sometimes we have Baenri nobles show up. But that's about it.
Alright.
She'll get treated much better back home.
As long as you just keep in mind she can't avoid telling lies, you'll be fine. And the assistant too, he's barmy.
We can handle that. We do thank you, though, a lot.
Yeah, this definitely is a good reward. Cheers. Glad we could help him avoid more bloodshed. Technically. At least with you
This
lot.
is well earned.
Aye. That's a nice wee favour for the Borough Warden. Or whatever they call them. That's a different rank. What do they call the head ones again?
Well, it's just the Digger Maddox, but that's their
Digger
last name,
Maddox, yeah,
so-
there we go. I was just trying to remember, because the Borough Warden was a different dude.
Yeah.
That was Jagger. Alright, now let's...
Yeah.
Well, we'll take our leave. Well... Probably should spend the night here at this point. Not specifically here, as in just in Mental Dearth.
There is still enough in the day where you can also probably try to look for your elf.
Okay, just didn't think we'd have time to travel.
No, they mean like they don't mean far away from Mantle Dearth. I mean,
Okay.
um,
Right, let's go search for the Wood Elf then.
he specified
North.
this area over here, and this area over here, the south and north.
This little alcove.
So, do you want to go to the south first, or do you want to go to the north and east?
Coin toss. What do you guys think?
One or the other. It's the same to me.
I'm asking you to choose one, though.
I'm just
Ask
giving me
yourself.
the opinions, or others could give their opinions, so we know where we stand.
But
I
you said,
heard
got more
Madrax say
hit on.
south.
right? But you're
Yeah,
setting a
then
precedence by
that's
trying to say,
that's
it's
already-
one of the options. You have to say one. Otherwise, people are just going to think, well, yeah, I don't care which way either. I heard up, I heard
I've
down.
heard one. Yeah, I've heard
Which
one
has
south,
more
one
hit
north.
height?
They're the same.
Okay.
Guys, Uzi, come on. Lou.
This is a good
South
time to
or
go back to
north?
Waterdeep.
You go that way, I'll go home.
South.
Right, we've got 2 votes for south. We're going south. Off we go.
Yeah, I don't know. So-
You all.
I'm not
start
entirely sure what the
south.
options do.
Holy
yeah,
fuck.
that's mainly what.
You could just ask to repeat what the.
I'm just
question
going to
was.
flip a coin next time. That's what I'm going to do. Well, my mistake asking the big questions here. Obviously, I confused a few of you.
West. I
Next
say
time I'll say, are we going north?
Going north, got it.
Don't you start.
Yeah.
You fucking ruined 2 of my compasses by adding in all those extra directions. It did not help matters. 4 is enough.
I've never seen a compass hang itself before.
As you go down, the Zents help you when you reach the magical door blocking that exit. You hear them speak the word grot. Clearly archaic dwarvish, but most people in this party probably wouldn't know what it's referring to.
We've got an archaic
And you
dwarf.
all-
I mean, we have
He's
two
not that-
dwarves in the party, 3 dwarves in the party.
For the dwarves, you would know that it's archaic dwarf for stone. Chances are, yes, I know. Chances are this is somehow related to the Dorgar language. but you're
So
not
what you're
looking it up
saying
because
is
you
rock
don't
and
speak
stone
that
is an oxymoron.
And okay, she is on this map. Good. When you get there, oh, y'all not there. Hold on, let me go get y'all.
Whole party now controls one character. Don't take turns, it's all at once.
Look at that sourpuss sitting there.
Why is there 2 Nat and Squidly?
We don't know. One of them's obviously another demon lord.
I know it's a
didn't bring all
ridiculous
the other-
concept, but you should probably give the parents control over tokens.
What would have
Yeah,
to say
probably
to
so.
just having 2 more children?
Alright.
Could
Just-
one of the hang on? Check them for hats. Which one's Jarl Axel?
He actually doesn't have the hat of disguise with him right now.
They're slightly too short to be Jarlaxle.
Nat's pushing it.
He prefers being a twink than a girl, though.
He has been. He has.
I know he has been.
Used. Oh, because this here has them in extra. Oopsies. There we go. I got rid of the extras. Okay. But yes, you all come out of the beach, and you can see to your right. There's a tent. And there is a female voice from the other side of the tent humming a tune.
Hello
I
there.
think she's in the tent. She stops humming the tune.
You wouldn't happen to be a... Checks notes. Did you... Sladis Vadier?
A female human head pops out of the tent to look at you all.
No, apparently not. Let's see if I've got this one wrote down elsewhere. I was looking for a wood elf.
Just
What are you doing here?
Like I said, we're just looking for a wood elf nearby.
Y'all are from the surface. Why are you down here?
Oh no.
Happenstance?
Just giving a knowing look to Bjorn. Here we go again.
yeah. Do you have a
You
fucking
can-
hour?
You can spot on her cloak is a little pendant of a harp.
A harp or a heart?
Harp.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Three
you
of your party members have a similar
Oh,
one.
she's one of them.
Well,
secret
Lou, of course.
society
He's got it right beside his Bragan the Earth feather.
Which is also right next to his Captain of the Guard one.
Yep.
Yep.
Secret stealthy guy.
A man of many allegiances.
Well, we are here on important business. Of possibly your kind as well. I flash my own Harper badge.
Stay away.
All right.
I don't want to have to kill you.
Well, that's not necessary if we're
Okay,
just
I
having a
think we're on the wrong
conversation.
foot here.
I'm guessing things
I
have
know
been
what
rough.
you're here to do.
I'm guessing things have been rough for you.
Don't you try to pretend to be nice to me. I know what you're here for. I won't let you do it. Go away.
What are we here for? Because we don't know.
You're assassins sent to kill me.
No, those three are Harpers.
Of course,
Why would
you
you
ran
do
into
that?
Harper's, killed them, stole their badge, and now you're trying to use it to get me to think that you're Harper's. So I'll trust you so that you can get close to me and you can kill me. I'm not stupid.
Fair enough.
We're
Have you?
we're
Have
a
you?
bit many for that, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't think we need to try and get close to you with.
Right,
that
could we
kind of
just
a-
avoid the topic and not the posture, aye? That goes to all of yous. We don't need to incite the possibilities and talk hypotheticals. We're not here to kill you, we didn't even know who you are or where you are. We were like I said, we were looking for a wood elf.
Oh. Try the other way up.
But those three, despite appearances, are legitimate Harpers. Sort of.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Who was recruited in Waterdeep?
Uh-huh. A likely story, yeah. I know what you're here for.
But really not.
If you're not too well looking for it, I think we could just end this discussion and keep moving on.
Well,
Bye.
alright. Don't do anyone any harm. Off we go.
Yeah, we'll have to see about getting someone to fix her at some point.
Can we get your
Not
name?
us, mind you. Oh,
Oh, wrong map. She watches as you all leave intently.
Fucking hell, this
can we
place is
get her
alright.
name before we leave?
You all know my name.
No,
I'm Rystia.
nice to you.
Rystia Zav of Nesme.
Did anyone get asked about that?
No.
No, he's asking around the party, like, yeah, no. Alright.
Yeah.
Nice meeting this, mate. Take
That's
care.
the city, you little idiot. See? That's how I know you all clearly are here to kill me because you don't even know where Nesme is.
What the fuck is this, mate?
Can you write that down, the name?
Yep, hold on.
How do you spell it?
I could swear that's one of my character names. Yeah, that is one of my character names from somewhere.
You accidentally named one of your characters after a city in Forgotten Realms.
And what was the
I mean-
Durestia? Before that?
The rest
I
of her
mean,
name
Nastia.
here.
I mean,
just copy paste.
Paris is also the name in the Iliad, so, you know.
Yeah. Oh, Rystia.
No, guys, if anyone can
it's-
prove that they're harmless, it's me.
Apparently it's nearby Mithril Hall.
Yes.
Should visit.
Oh no, it's Nestle. She's evil. Get her. She's trying to privatize the water into the Underdark.
Oh no.
Here, let me to give a little bit of a in tabletop. Wow, this doesn't actually have Ms. May on it. Hold on. Why is it? It should be there. Because it's attached to the Evermore, so hold on. Yeah, okay. I don't know why it's not on that map, but
It's okay, that place doesn't exist anyway in the Raxus campaign. It was all plowed over to make a proper kingdom.
Silvery Moon.
Yep.
yeah. Here.
Try more like
Anyways.
sister cities with Borside.
In the bottom left, we have Yartar, which is apparently the place getting attacked in Baldur's Gate 3's intro, according to Rena.
Yes. Here. I don't know why I'm putting all this effort into a place that you're not going to. Here, the purple dot of the new image that we're doing here is where Nesme is. Or more specifically, mostly just the ruins of Nesme. They did not go very well in the War of the Silver Marshes.
You had to make sure we knew where this NPC we were not directed towards lives.
Yeah, I know. As I said, I don't know why we did that. So I assume y'all are going north.
Don't say we. Don't you put this on us.
I assume you all are going north.
Yes.
Luke.
As we just walk and going, where the fuck is Nesme?
It's the one place that Hearten and Bjorn haven't been to.
Because it's because it doesn't exist. It was wiped out.
Every map we found didn't have it marked.
No, I guarantee you've probably been there, but you were like, oh, that's just filled with a bunch of racist twats because they don't really like dwarves.
Or more importantly, it was between sober portions of our lives. There's a stretch of towns where we had no memory.
They were there. Now it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it was basically. On second thought, let's not go to Nesme. It is just in a place.
Technically, I think it's rebuilding, but yeah, the
Alright.
drow occupation was not kind to them.
Alright, when we last sat down for a drink, we were on this part of the map, and now, after asking around, we're on this part. How the fuck did we get here, and how long was it?
And not that long.
No, I'm just pointing, like, this is Hearten and Bjorn going over travels.
Yeah.
It's like, we are not near the coast anymore. How long have we just been drunk?
Yeah. It's like, I just remember we took a left and then it's just darkness after that. How the fuck did I get a +3 sword?
Just checking our, quickly checking our bags. There's a fucking GIF head there, an egg.
And then it's also like, no, oh wait a minute, I used to have a +3 sword, now I just have an IU note that says, sorry, ain't your sword, G, of Waterdeep. Who the fuck is G from Waterdeep?
But you misread and you think, who's Goth Waterdeep? You think he's named after the city? Alright, let's
You
give...
all are brought up.
Alright, let's give this a second go. Hello there, how are you?
Hang on.
You see-
Okay, there's definitely some pointy ears on that one.
Aye.
There we go. He's sitting on the edge.
I'm feeling more reassured that this could be Slatus.
As a matter of fact, the individual is a elf with long red hair, and he has a backpack sitting next to him as he overlooks the lake. He's dressed in the finest attire. He's rolled his pant legs up, and he's dipping his bare feet in the murky water. He just, hello. Care to join me then?
Maybe we're looking for Slatus.
You found him.
Oh, that's very handy, yeah. We're sent by the Emerald Enclave to just have an eye on you. See how you've been doing. I haven't heard from you for a long while.
Oh, I'm doing quite well, actually. It's been a lovely place. I quite enjoy it here.
Despite all the issues recently.
Oh, there's some, but it's all right. I've been working very hard to maintain the natural order in this part.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Just never look at Bjorn.
Any particular reason why you haven't made contact with the Emerald Enclave?
I've been too busy.
Just noting down, first line, keeping natural order, second line, missing people, connecting lines together.
So, just out of curiosity, what exactly have you been doing to maintain the natural order?
Don't see a lot of squirrels running about.
I would be quite surprised if there are squirrels here.
Yeah, so would I. If there were squirrels, I'd be most concerned, actually. I don't think a squirrel could really survive down here for very long. I'd probably put the poor fellow out of his misery. I obviously can't run all the way back up to get him back home. Too much of work needs to be done down here. Well, do everybody sit down? Do you want a snack?
Yes.
Ugh.
That would be
That
good.
would be nice, yes.
Oh, right. Well, unfortunately, I don't have any. Do you have bread? If you have bread, then we can just make sandwiches.
Do we have bread?
Lou, Horik. If we do, they've got it.
You definitely have bread.
Made a new friend today.
Well,
I bring out a
it's
loaf
probably,
of focaccia.
it's probably more in less bread and more hard tech.
It'd be steel old
That'll
dwarf
work.
loaves. They call it like rock loaf and shit. Where you've got to soak it for a day in beer before you can actually eat it if you're not a dwarf.
Yeah, that's basically hard tech.
Oh no, my friend.
You
Hard
also
tack
use
is
this
never
when
edible.
necessary.
Hardtack can be edible. I've done it. But that will work. That will work. And he fishes around in his pack, and he pulls out this big old hunk of meat, and he starts cutting it. It's clearly been smoked.
Oh, that's a person, but
Yeah, it's
anyways,
about to
just
say, can
polite.
someone do a nature check on what the meat is?
It's
Already
been
said
smoked. Are
that.
you really going to be able to tell? Your best guess is it's long pork or beef.
Somebody can give me a nature check to try to figure it out.
What would you consider the whole natural order thing? Like, what have you been up to?
Well, mostly.
You can tell
There have been
me.
a lot of things that should not have been here that are here, and then to have quantities. Like, for instance, the demon nonsense. I've had been dealing with all of them all over the place. They're absolutely not natural. Bernard, you know full well. This is not a meat that is native to the Underdark. This is not any form of Rothe. You'd be very surprised if he has cows down here. This, if you had to guess, would be some form of elf or human.
Oh dear. Guys, I'm going vegetarian at the moment.
He has made a sandwich and he's passed it to you, Lou.
I'm just figuring out Mystery of the Druids. Like, Lou is entirely like Halligan there. Are you enjoying the meal? It's the flesh of man. As he continues eating. That's the thing, like in that scene, he eats a piece and he's told it's human flesh. And then he continues to eat it.
Wait, to eat the
Again,
food
are
you're
you
given, I mean, I'm a
listening?
guest.
He's already making another sandwich.
Where'd you get the meat, incidentally? I don't see any Rofi about.
This before.
Oh, no, no. I didn't obviously buy it, and I'm not going to be raising things. It's from bits of the herd that I've culled.
Oh,
Heard of
God.
what?
Oh, that's a good question. What is this one?
Lou's biting down very slowly. Like,
Definite demolition man moment going on.
I think it's drow.
Do you see any cows?
Oh, okay. Go ahead through.
As Bjorn just takes a big bite. I've been waiting to try this.
it is culturally a drow. Do drow eat drow? I don't think so.
Actually, can't rule that out.
Maybe ritualistically.
The moment they get drydered.
That doesn't count.
If Lolf says it's a good idea this weekend. Slatus,
Come on, everybody. I'm almost got the second one done.
Slatus, we don't eat living people. Well, we don't eat people meat.
I was gonna say.
I'm gonna guess you didn't either before he got here.
Well, I just realized it's so much more efficient. Why am I going to waste all of this?
Because it does horrible things to you. Kalimvor doesn't look too kindly on that sort of thing either, I imagine.
I was going to
Probably
sidle up to Uzi and ask whether there's a demon lord that might be involved in this sort of thing. This sounds like another demon lord thing.
Potentially. Well, of course, he could have just been, down here for so long and just. This is all he had to eat, so. So,
Slatus,
I mean, it could be a demon lord, or it could just be, general
Lou, you might have to
Good
be
way of
able, you
thinking.
might have to be ready to start telling him about the rabbits.
Lou, just take a pretend bite.
Get the water.
I take it you
Oh,
all
shit.
don't want the meat. That is fine.
No,
I
thank
can
you.
keep it to
No.
myself.
Also, fucking. You've been doing this for a while.
Yes.
Kill anything that doesn't talk?
Oh yes, if I have to.
We'd like you to go back
Oh,
to
so
the
things are
Emerald
tall.
Enclave, back up in Mithril Hall or Gauntlet Room,
I was
whichever
about
it
to say
is.
that might not be the right question to ask a druid. Eating anything that doesn't talk. That's gotta be difficult for a druid.
Rocks
All
don't
right.
talk.
Look, I can't leave the Underdark until the demon situation's been handled.
You've been given orders from higher up. They want to check you over.
It's sent us to solve
Well-
it. I mean, better a big group than just one guy, right?
Well, how about this? I'll stick with you all, and then
No.
once the demons have been solved, I'm happy to go back.
On a strong
Promise
condition,
stop
I've got to
eating
lay
crow?
down.
I won't kill any of your friends.
It's not just that.
You all are temporary here.
It's not just that. Case of you don't put blades against it. You don't try to offer anyone your own personal supply.
Oh, I can do that.
And don't start snacking on people the moment they fucking drop.
No, all right, I understand. I will not eat any of our associates that fall down dead, and I won't harvest any of your associates because you all technically you're not part of the natural order of this equation. You all are coming and then going again. It is fine. You all are safe, and you are helping with the demonic incursion issue, which is
The most unnatural
Primary.
thing going on.
exactly.
It's also
It's a
what's afflicting
necessary
you.
evil. Oh, poppycock.
I know you're not going to pick up on it, but it's a case of you didn't do this before you arrived here because the Underdark is so fucking screwy right now.
He just waves a hand. Look, it's fine. And I can help you get anywhere you need to go. I've been to a lovely little grove with these adorable little myconids. I can get you there if you want. Blingdenstone, I've been there. I don't
It
recommend
depends.
that.
What were they talking about? What was it? Were they generally chatting about a wedding?
One or two were.
Great.
And then let's see. I don't recommend Grackle Stew. That's far too much industry, and it's not very balanced. I know where Menzo Barenton is. I haven't actually gone in.
I give him a bit of a rundown on the current situation, just the highlights.
Well, it seems like a good thing we're going to this Graven Hollow then, isn't it?
That is.
Alright, let's go.
Sure. Just gonna do a quick send-in to the Emerald Enclave member. I think it was one of the queens.
No, it was not the Queen. It was Maristra Malkin,
Maristra.
one of Bruner's advisors.
Okay, just one of the advisors. Just use a send-in there to talk it over about Slatus. Slatus now thinks culling people is natural. He's eating them. Otherwise, fine. Abyss madness.
Bjorn walks up to Elders and going, I miss when we met nice people like the group you were in.
Do you not remember? She had the same habits as Slatus for a wee bit.
But she got better.
For 5 minutes! Don't bring that up, oh god!
At least he's
Twice.
smoking, you're eating them raw.
I'm Morden's beard.
You would have had
Meanwhile,
that
the sending gets back. Oh dear! Please watch him. And that's it.
too. Just a long after that.
No, the was before then.
There we go. Just got the words from it. Just looking over at his children. Yeah, we're
Children
bringing
are
the
just looking.
we're bringing the cannibal along.
So, you all are free to take a long rest.
I'm not sure he's going to be thrilled when cured.
Probably not, but you know, it'd be better than not getting cured at all.
Or maybe it's just good old-fashioned madness, and it wasn't just the abyss. He just is like
Maybe
this now.
maybe we're lucky and he only ate the meaty bits. He didn't touch the brains.
If you ask, he is happy to show you into his pouch. He does not eat the brains. He does have a lot of entrails, full arms, by the way, that have not been butchered, legs.
And you can make such a lovely soup stock from the bones, especially the spine.
Yes, and then the ribs have been cleaned.
It's the kind of thing where he'd say, you know, you can extend your rations out to an entire month, but I mean, there's just such a large supply. You don't really need to be that frugal. You can find this anywhere.
But,
I was gonna say, this might be the guy who can actually train the basilisk if anyone can.
And this is the equivalent of veal.
Oh no! No! The reason they're immortal in video games, no!
Not in
No,
Baldur's Gate
you
3 or not.
the tiefling children are, though.
Damn it. They're the ones who most need to die.
Unless they turn into a zombie first.
Oh, fun!
I didn't say that. Anyways, you all do have a long rest. And start out of Mantle Deareth to go rejoin your group. When Zilch speaks up and says, hey, can we do something real quick once we've left?
What did he say, sorry?
Can we do something real quick once we've left?
What is it?
About a day's away, and according to what your little gems got there, I think we're going to be going in the same direction. There's a cave that I've used as a stash for some potions that probably would be very helpful.
It's early morning. I've got Brenner's face. I scrutinize. 16.
I mean, yeah. They are 3 potions. He does respond to you and says that I've got 3 potions of vitality up in there.
Alright, sure. If it's on the way.
Yep. Shouldn't really be a problem.
Aye. I'm not wholly adverse to diversions anyway. It's just a case of I'd like to get this sorted soon.
Meanwhile, Slatus says, oh, if we're going to be taking a little bit of a detour, if we swing by, we might want to check out Amaranth Zoo. She might want to actually come along with us, actually. She's another member of the Emerald Enclave. Only one I've really seen down here lately.
She's not been culling the herd as well, has she?
No, she's trying to run a zoo, which I don't really agree with that.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, I mean, we do a lot of good. We could ignore this one, guys.
No, we've got to, otherwise she'll be a danger to herself.
Mm-hmm.
Last I
Like
checked,
normal animals.
the only thing she had in the zoo was a winged kobold.
Oh, that poor little blighter. Right, let's go help him.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that
wanna say
better
it.
not be fucking Deacon.
No.
No. Deacon died in Neverwinter. There's a street named after him. Which is funny, because his main heroics were in Waterdeep.
That doesn't mean he's dead. Just because the name's.
No, he is canonically dead, like story-wise and all. There's a wee memorial and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At the ripe old age of 120, 150, I think it was.
It was my Kobold Barbarian's great dream to go to Neverwinter and walk around on Deacon Street. One of the only places in the world where a kobold was celebrated. And then would find out that it's basically the red light district.
Truly,
It's what he would have
I
wanted
mean-
as a bard.
yeah. I was so fucking disappointed in Neverwinter Nights 2 with what role he had. Just a shitty merchant, that was it.
Deacon was done with Doom. He told Mephistopheles to get bent. The only ally who didn't need a loyalty check.
Yeah. He's like, okay.
You might be bigger than the boss, but Deacon no like you.
But, yep, as expected, about 1 day's travel west, Zilch directs off. It only takes about an hour off the path, and you reach a cave. It is absolutely swarming with bats and infested with dozens of giant albino crickets that are feeding on the bat guano. They are the size of a halfling. And Zilch just waves a hand. Oh, don't worry about it. They're absolutely harmless as he wanders in. And sure enough, they're not paying any attention to him.
I still pick up Gaddix just in case.
I was about to say, and they immediately swarm him and devour him whole.
Someone lift up Horik as well, just in case.
They are so harmless that you see a Kuatoa with a net trying to catch these giant crickets. And he looks over at you, waves excitedly, and then goes back to trying to catch crickets in a net.
Fishing no good then?
No. Net not big enough.
If you use them as bait, you're going to catch something large.
I thought I was just going to eat it.
Fair enough. Are these part of the zoo?
Crickets as bait, you'll catch a monster fish.
What zoo? No zoo.
Alright. Do you want a handle of one of these?
No boy named Sue.
No, I'm good. I can catch it on my own. It tastes better if I catch it on my own.
That's true enough, actually. Good luck.
Thank you. I figure maybe if I get enough of it, I can go back home.
Where did you happen to live?
It's a little dot.
I'm not sure it's very intact right now.
Why?
We were there a couple of months ago, so a bunch of 10 days. Demogorgon walked around out there. The big demon. 2 heads.
Is he one of our gods?
He's not one of yours, no.
Oh.
Big
Why
demon.
does it sound great? Well, you know what? I assume I'll have to catch a couple of these crickets and then I'll head home to check it out.
Aye.
Thank you.
Just, travel safe.
You too. And he happily gets back to trying to catch the crickets. He has no idea about the severity of what you just said.
I figured as much, but forewarned.
Meanwhile, Zilch has climbed back down and he's got 3 potions.
Oh, we were going here first, okay.
Yes.
I thought the zoo was first.
No, the zoo is in about a couple days.
Okay.
I also kind of assume we had got to deal with the Sue next session.
Yeah. I just figured we could get some of these out because these are small.
Yeah.
But also, something of good import. After dealing with that all mess, you get a level up.
Ta-da!
Woo!
Now I have a tough choice. Do I go for a board, liquid stats, or a feat? And it's the moment of truth. Will he overtake me?
Oh yeah, you're in heart and gotta roll them hit dice.
Well, I got a good one.
Well, we know what my fucking rolls are gonna be. Absolutely
You could get green.
Okay.
Exactly the same.
So you're at 81 as well?
Yep.
I'm just gonna take tough and get even more HP. Get the extra 16.
Take it, hey.
Nah, for me it's a big choice between raw stats or Warcaster.
So minimum was half? Rena?
Minimum of half. Yeah.
Because it's the only reason people will roll if you do that. Otherwise, they're just going to say, I take the average. It's one higher than half.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm at nice hit points now.
That might have been why I let you level up. Oh.
Why the fuck are we still at matched?
When Bjorn has a D10 and Harton's rolling D8s.
I might go for Drow. Magic is my feat.
Yeah, the bright side, he caught up. For a while, I was slightly ahead of him. I'm pretty sure it was like the
What
difference of 2 or 3 HP.
Now I have the choice of what artificer subclass I pick. Do I go with another Kogo or Armorer?
Gaddix, how much HP do you have now with your ridiculous con?
82.
You're ahead of us by 1 HP.
Wait,
And that was
really?
that was
Yeah.
a low roll I got there too.
Because he's got +4 con, we have +3.
Yeah.
Gaddix has more HP than the fighter.
And the cleric, but is also
And
a
the
fighter.
cleric.
That's why you don't dump con.
Yeah, Gaddix has 82. Y'all have 81.
I got 50.
I have 40.
And I get the level up Hooten, right?
I wonder if I should finally go around and get Sentinel.
Let's take a look at my stats here. I've got no odd... Well, I've got one odd number, but it's not any useful stats. But it would mean I'd finally have a +1 to religion checks.
But Warcaster is just so good.
Warcaster is incredible because I don't have proficiency in con saves. Or I could chance my luck and get resilience con. I'd have an awkward, uneven point, but I'd have proficiency in con saves. Or I could just go +5 strength. Or +4 dex with +4 strength. Tough choices.
Yeah. I went for... I've got +5 dex now. It was either that or boost my charisma and strength.
Well, I mean, it was that or boost your wisdom.
Possible.
Well, that's what your DCs are based on, remember? In your AC, it's wisdom and dex.
Yeah.
But yeah, so +5 dex is a good option.
I took another feat because I don't want 20 intelligence.
Ah,
I
well.
am now piercer.
Let's close up the stream then.